Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton and this is episode 32 of my 5th Let's Play series. We are playing the Riftborn on endless difficulty and an endless duration game and the largest size ovoid galaxy map. We are picking up at turn 136. We had a couple of recordings that actually crapped out and so they didn't take, but you guys didn't really miss a lot. Mainly what happened was I invaded CD and I've been sieging ESO and it is ready for invasion now. Aside from that, I have successfully researched the technologies to allow me to upgrade my systems to the highest level, and I have that in progress. I have 5 of them currently upgrading to level 4, after which I will build autonomous administration and will raise this cap from 15 to 20. Laws currently in effect. Ooh, this just happened. Haha, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. We're going to have to do something there with our laws. So, Citadel of Demography, plus 50% diplomatic pressure. Okay, that is because I must have just completed a research over here. Yeah, okay, so this is unlocked now. We can, once we have the resources, we can start building obelisks of all space-time. So this was a deed that unlocked and yielded Citadel of Demography. I inflict additional diplomatic pressure on people now. So that's cool. That also means I can build super biofuel factories. That's definitely a cool thing. Definitely interested in doing that. And since I unlocked this stuff, yeah, we want to do this to increase our resources. We want to do this to increase our resources and our population on gas planets. And we also want to do mega risk containment for this structure. That's also a really nice one. And not sure. That's like a long way. That's a lot of science, right? We might want to do something over here, but militarily we seem to be in pretty good shape. So I think I'm willing to kind of let that wait a while. And over here we've got 2, almost 3 out of the 4. So I need to make a decision about what is the next one of these. Am I going for this to get an extra slot on imaginaries, or am I just saying imaginaries are basically done to me now and maybe go with increased movement speed? Or do we want to go with increased fleet movement and higher vision range? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Not super urgent, but it will be nice to you know, get, where is it? This one. What is the one that it removes the effects of negative anomalies? So this is a really good tech because it dovetails. There's a synergy here with these planets with reduced anomalies get extra science and extra dust, right? So anywhere I've got negative anomalies that I've reduced, that is buildable, and that's really nice. Pocket Laboratory gives you extra science on gas, which goes great with these, which gives you more population slots on gas. And then lunar anomalies get extra population slots. So that plus this is, you know, more population. So those are going to be things that are going to happen. At some point, I've kind of prioritized the things that are more population slot, that are reasonably inexpensive, This one is 4,500, right? This one, oops, whoopsie. Excuse me. That's going to be extra trade value, right? It's going to be for trading companies. Probably not so much that one, but it will be that one. Okay, so that's where I'm going. Is I need more resources, and then I need more production, and then I need more population. So those are all things I'm going for. Actually, you know what? Before I do any of that, let's go ahead and get the fun part out. let's let's run this guy off. Actually, I think I want to do this. Let's invade. And you know what I want to do? I want to improve things with my troops. Oh, 70%? That's good. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. We'll do that. And we're going to blitz. We could maybe do guerrilla. 1,200? That should be enough, I think. I think so. Let's try. Gorilla. Yeah. All right. There are 3 population and 8 improvements. I will occupy the system. Really? 8 improvements on that tiny little spot, huh? Destroyed 3 improvements. Ah. Well, at least they weren't that expensive. Okay, let's take a look. It's not completely depleted, at least. Excuse me. Okay, that gets it started. We'll finish the build queue later. That guy's already damaged. Anvil and dagger can go here. or maybe not. Let's see here. Can he make it here? Nope. He can't make it either place. Okay, so these guys will come over here and deal with this guy. And I don't know. Do we? Yeah, sure. We'll watch it. It'll be fun. We're just gonna beat this guy up. Alrighty. Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do here. We're going to siege Regulus next or Viacarus? I think the correct answer is yes. I think both, if we can. If we leave these guys here guarding, since their movement is basically done, I can send a fleet from here to back them up and a fleet from here to back him up, and these can come up here. Excuse me. How much movement is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I split these up, they can go there. My main fleet can go here. These guys can leave a garrison and move most of the way here. And we can probably put both systems under siege. Yeah. I like that idea. Sorry. Sorry about that, man. I don't know. My breathing's having problems. Let's go here first. That'll probably draw more attention. blocks down. $440. Okay. Let's throw down. I have 10,000 attack power, and he has, yeah, I outgun him 10 to 1, or whatever, 20 to 1. Suffice to say, he will retreat. Let's attack him. He will run away, and where is he going? He's going that way, okay. Now these guys are guarding. These guys will come over here. Excuse me. And they will guard. And they probably shot their supply of dust or whatever, building those guys real quick. Unless they had them camped out there, which it's a big system. I mean, they got a lot of population there. They have a lot of production there. Okay, so looking at this, we have 850 defense. Whee! 200 defense. All right, there's the easy target. Okay, so that's at minus 12. If we run one of those siege ships over there, I think it's around 15, maybe 17. Let's see, 12 becomes 28. So it's 16. So this should be 42 now. 44, okay. So we'll be ready for invasion in about 4 turns. Okay, probably don't need to guard back here anymore. Can probably safely move up there. Probably should have moved it here. Oops. Oh well. We can leave. Let's leave one sword back here to guard, and everybody else comes up. Along with all of the siege ships. So this is going from minus 12. 6, 7 siege ships. Sorry about all the throat clearing. I guess this is going to have to be a short recording because nobody wants to listen to all that, and I just seem to have a lot of issues. Okay, so we're at minus 124. So let's see here. That's about 7 turns, 6 or 7 turns. Probably about 6 once these guys arrive. So we'll have to figure that out. So that was a retreat. That was an easy smash. Whatever. Trade agreement, we're going to say no, because that's going to cost like 600 influence per turn plus, something like that. And, you know, I'm here and they're there. So we have this, this war in between us. those trade routes are not going to connect. So I'd be spending all that influence every turn for literally nothing. Like the trade routes aren't going to connect. So kind of not a point of doing that. All right, we made some more sowers. Did some terraforming and upgrading, CD. And so you might be wondering, why in the world did I capture this system that has just one planet and no resources? Very valid question. It is because I want to use it as a location for permanent vacations for citizens, certain select citizens within my empire. These individuals will have a unique opportunity to spend the remainder of their lifetimes enjoying the warm environment there on that burning gas giant in the ESO system. So these select individuals will have the great opportunity to spend their days there at ESO. All of them get to go to ESO. Everybody who is not sowers or Riftborn. Everybody who's not that. Okay, ESO. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of clean house a little bit. And we'll just move all of the populations that we don't really want to hang on to long term. We'll just move them all over to ESO. And then at some point in the future, once we're satisfied, we've reassigned the population to our liking for the good of the empire, we'll go ahead and release that system from our control. We'll just decolonize it. Yeah. So, system improvement. We have more laws, faster civilian ships. Cool, man. Okay, so let's take a look at the laws. Let's look at the laws. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Cram exam seems like a choice we could totally do. Yeah, because so let's see here. Yep, new colony rule 2 times, so that's a plus 50. Plus 50 because we just invaded those 2 systems, and we have an outpost that's completing next turn, so that'll be another 25. And we look at this approval, we see there's a minus 30 from over colonization, right? And that minus 30 is because we're at 18 of 15. But that's going to start going up here soon. And within a few turns, this will be at 20. So that won't be a concern. So I think we are good to go on passing cram exam. So let's see. Our science per turn is 17,782. 17,782, and let's pass it. And now it is 21,749. So that's 4,000. Nice. We got 4,000 more research per turn. Whew, very nice. Very nice. And our approval is still 100%. Look at that. Nice. Of course, they're not happy. Of course, we just invaded that system not too long ago, so they're going to be unhappy. Minus 66.9 from ownership. Yeah, we don't have good ownership on the system, so so they're not happy. But they'll come around eventually. And let's see, what else do we need to show? Body Language Institute, Burrows, and Cooperation Protocol. I don't think we're going to be doing cooperating with anybody. Honestly, I kind of don't see it. So burrows, we need to build burrows all over the place. All right, let's see here. Burrows, there they are. Expanded mines, eco-habitats, yeah. Whew, 7 is rough. Yeah, some of these systems I have high sowers populations. I really need to get those converted over to machine embodiment. I really do. Whew, that's expensive. Gonna probably have to kind of buckle down and start working on leveling up my my population again. Cranking out a whole bunch more Riftborn. I think is going to be a thing that's going to have to happen. I think it's going to be necessary. Eco habitat. That's only for sterile planets, so that's only going to be 1. And then burrows. That's 2,000. 4,000. It's hard not to put it there. Yeah, so just got to struggle through this part. Yeah, some of these systems are a lot more done than others, that's for sure. Definitely going to have a period when I buckle down, it looks like. Okay, Merope is almost done. Merope? Merope? I don't know. This does not seem to have the option to build burrows. And there's ESO. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with him long term. We'll figure him out later. Well, I know what's going to happen to him. Eventually, it's going to take 20 turns for him to be fully converted. Okay, I get 4% ownership per turn. So if you have 100 divided by 4, oh, that's 25 turns. So I don't know, something like that. It'll be a while. Once I finally get ownership, then I'll be able to abandon the system. It'll be a while. It'll be a while. CD, check this out, man. Depleted. Yeah, totally depleted. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. You dudes can come over here to ESO. Yeah, they've got people going to ESO as well. And so do they. Yeah, all right. Cool, I think AD doesn't have any. Okay, he's full. What's going on here? Yep. Okay, and so that's CD. Okay, we'll see if those guys land eventually. CA has all kinds of people waiting to land. And they're not landing, so we'll see. See what happens here. Sometimes the game kind of bugs out. Okay, we'll just send one. To CD. Let's see which one is a bigger number for industry. 3.1K? That didn't improve. What about over here? Nope. Yep. Gonna need a whole bunch of sowers over there on those Craver systems because they're depleted. So AI, let's send these to CD. That dude's gonna get a whole bunch. And he's gonna have to figure out what to do with them. Which is fine. Explore. Yeah, we'll do the moon mission? Sure. AJ to CD. Okay, cool. All right, population are growing. Where else are we not growing? BA, CD, can send one. Why is it not growing? Yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh, we got lock over here. Okay, what else do we got? BA. Okay, CD's doing his thing, ESO's doing his thing. Yeah, so we're cool. All good on population. Merope is Merope, whatever, is going to, otherwise soon to be renamed CC. That will soon be named CC20. Cool. Yep, that all looks good. And these guys terraforms to arid AF. Okay, arid, you are gonna terraform again. So we could go to lava for a +8 industry, but it's less approval and fewer population slots. And where I could go to ash, which is less negative on approval, and it's only -1 population slot, and it's +4 industry, or I could go to desert, which is no further disapproval and no population slot loss, but I don't get a boost on the industry. So I think I'm going to go for desert just because I want those extra population slots. I think that's the way I'm going. And then by going, when I do become sterile, then that's going to give me plus, I think 3, something like that. I don't know. It gives me more. It gives me more population slots, so that'll be good. Oh wait, what's going on over here? Aha. Okay. That's much better. Okay. And then this arid. I'm leaning the same way. I think I'm going to go desert. This one only has 1 sower, so I'm not sending them anywhere. Okay, CD. Is depleted. Is not able to build pops yet. We're going to have some population come in here. Let's kind of move things along a little bit. We'll help him out. Get that built. Okay, what about another law? What about another law? What about another law? Let's see, how many ships? We're not really building any ships right now. So, like, lower fleet costs is a 15% ship reduction cost, but Scrap Kings is 30. So that's better. The only way I'd be running lower fleet costs is if I'm already running that and I'm wanting to run this as well, right? So that would be like a 45% reduction in ship costs. So if I really need to crank out a bunch of ships fast, I could totally do that. Science in exchange for dust, but I'm kind of needing the dust to hurry productions. And that's not happening. So in Reap, we're going away from fertile. So we don't need more approval. So I'm thinking maybe Super Tax Act. We can probably pull that off. Let's do it. And we're about to get another 25 temporary approval bonus from this one completing next turn. So yeah, let's do it, man. We're really high right now. We're totally high, man. Yeah, we're high on approval. Our approval's high, so yeah, dude, totally, man. Let's do it, bro. So we're gonna do super tax. We're gonna pump up our taxes by 3 per pop, and so we have hundreds of pops. So let's see. Right now we're at plus 10,000. So let's see how much that makes. I have how many pops total? 330 about. Super Tax Act. Let's do it. Boom. All right, so we're at 14,000 now. So it gave us an extra 4,000 dust. How's our approval? It's just starting to show signs of stress, but just barely. Just barely. People are still ecstatic. They're tolerating the high tax rate pretty well. A little bit of strain here and there on the newest systems. They're a little bit below ecstatic, but that's okay. Next turn, that'll be fixed by getting that outpost completed. All right, so we got our laws rocking and rolling. We're ready to start building Obelisk of All Space-Time as soon as we have enough resources. And we're working on building a trade headquarters. If we wanted adamantium, how much is to buy all of it? 46,000. Okay, not happening. I do want to get that obelisk started pretty much as soon as I can, because the sooner we start, the sooner we start finishing them. But the cost is really big. There it is. So right now, 4,300. And it's 40,000. 40,000 divided divided by 4,300 is 9.3 turns. So not too terribly, not too bad, honestly. To start it, we need to have 80 adamantium, 80 antimatter, 40 quadernix, 40 orichalcics. So we need quadernix, adamantium, and antimatter. So we'll have to look into getting our supplies going, man. That's going to be a thing we're going to have to look at and do some strategizing. Have to work on some strategery to maybe figure out what I'm going to prioritize for capturing. Maybe just taking these systems isn't the best choice. Maybe skipping over and just taking the key systems that have the resources that I want. Stuff like that, maybe. But then how do you defend those, right? It makes it tricky to defend those. This looks like an easy grab, and that's an easy grab. Puts us into pressure here. I could run an outpost ship over here and a little bit of a defensive fleet. I could come up here. So that's an option. I'll have to kind of look at it. And then there's this stuff over here. If I hit Varen, Zenus, Talitha, Indusa, Sathras, obviously. Sophans aren't going to be happy about. Ito would be nice. So I'm going to have to kind of plan. I'm going to have to figure out, maybe I'm going to attack in every direction. I don't know. That'd be a pretty bold move. I've also got the Cravers up against the rope. I could basically demand a peace at this point. I've got them beat on the war momentum. But I don't really want peace, or I don't want a truce with them right now. So that's where we're at. I guess we can advance the turn. Let's see what we have for movements. Okay. Alright, those guys can hang out. Those siege guys can hang out. That sword. Yeah, he can come down here. And then if he's there, then that sword can come up here. Okay, that works. Ooh, what's this 20? This is why we send probes. This is why we send probes. Let's take a look at what we have. Okay, this is his latest and greatest. Not very impressive. It's all lasers. 2,000 attack damage, 5,200 hit points. All energy defense. Whole bunch of slicers and some marauders. And it's literally all lasers all day. From A to Z, Alpha to Omega. It's all lasers. 100%. Okay. Yeah, my fleets can kick his fleet's butts. No doubt. So, yeah, I don't think Cravers can stop me right now. Here's our scores. 2,068 versus Cravers at 1,356. And then nobody else is in the 4-digit club. We have the Lumeris and Horatio and the name's right there, and I can't even say it. Horatio and Lumeris are both almost at 1,000. And United Empire and the Sophons are both in the low to mid 700s. And then you have the Unfallen and the Vodyani at the high 300s, almost to 400. So we're still at this kind of situation where you've got people tied for last place, tied for middle place, tied for whatever. Anyway, they're kind of tied up. We'll go ahead and advance the turn, see if anything interesting happens. $2,116. Oh, there we go. Lumeris made it into the 1,000 club. Level completed. Okay. Oh, look at that. Cravers are going to donate some of their resources to us. Thank you, Cravers, for donating 900 dust to us. There's people wanting to talk to us.
Well, if it isn't our favourite empire, up to their usual japes.
Isn't it time we took this piece to the next stage? With our science and your, what are your strengths again? We could make a stellar alliance. Put together a proposal. Like when you're playing Horatio, they'll say, with our science and your looks, right? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, they want to be friends. They want to be best friends. I mean, we're at peace, right? We've been at peace. We're cool like that. I mean, let's see what kind of peace. Let's see if people
apologize if you are peeved, but Horatio must do what is best for Horatio.
So this little minus sign indicates he's not interested in peace. Let's say if I gave you my maps, can I suggest? Oh, he wants all this stuff. Wow. Yeah, no. And they ask for everything, but you can actually trim that way back, and they'll often.
There are times when the church must act in its own best interests.
I don't really want peace with Vodyani, but if I did, they want a bazillion things as well. And with the Unfallen.
The Unfallen seethe and struggle to contain the anger of the heart.
There's no minus there, so that's good. They're maybe interested. Okay, they want some antimatter. Ooh, and impactless sites. Wow, okay. No. Okay, so yeah, I'm not really... They're so far away that they're just not relevant, right? They're so far away. It's not like I need their space or be able to travel through their space or anything. He wants a trade agreement. No.
We're so brilliant, we make supernovas look dull. You're rocking your own thing pretty good.
He wants an
How
alliance.
about a deal?
I'm not really interested in an alliance. Peace is good, but we've been thinking, isn't it time we hooked up, became allies? We got some fat toys I'm sure you could borrow. How about it? Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, we're going to need to move some population around. And, ooh, there we go. Level 4 modernizations are completing. Okay. Here we go, boys. Autonomous administration. Boom. One turn. Look at that. That was cool. Okay, 4. You can do autonomous administration. We'll do it next turn. After you finish microwave pipes. And then you can do autonomous administration immediately. Okay, so that'll be 4 of them. Completing autonomous administration within a turn or 2. And that'll make these numbers a lot better. Therapy completed. So that's this system right here. Okay, this guy is going to get a trade subsidiary. Cool, yeah, and we're going to end up invading over here at Viacaris. See, that's saying 3 turns, basically. Let's play around with the siege ships here. I would rather kind of get this knocked out, like, pretty soon. Let's see. Let's do a couple more. That should get that to around 90, a little over 90 maybe. $92. Let's see here. I need 64 more. 16, that would be 4 more siege ships. How many do I have? I have 4. Ha ha ha. Let's do that. Hey, what do you know? Look at that. Perfect. Okay, we'll invade there next turn. So you siege ships and you siege ships can all join the siege fleet. And those guys can join it too. Yay. Okay, so we have all 9 of our siege ships in the same place. Look how effective that is. Okay, so we will invade Viacaris next turn. And then we'll be able to build, so we're going to be building a trade subsidiary here and here. That'll help us with our resources for sure. How close are we to being able to build the next upgrade? We can do a 3, but not the 4. Okay, do we have any 3s left? No. Those are all upgraded, and this 3 is already upgrading. So we need to change a 2 into a 3. So we have to choose who is next in line. We're going to go by production, because once they are upgraded, we need them to build autonomous administration. So we don't want some lowbie doing it that has, 200 industry or something, right? We want someone who's big and bad and awesome. So probably BA seems to be next in line. And he's definitely stronger, a lot stronger than AD. So he is head and shoulders above anybody else in line. So he's definitely the clear choice. We'll go ahead and get him started. And that colony 1 is ESO Merapi. Yep, we will do that. Nope, no we won't. We don't have enough, that's okay. Alright, we'll get him started. Tundra is not terrible. Okay, that'll be good. And how much industry does he have? Okay. Alright, so that gets him started. Merapi is going to be CC, I think. There's CB, CC, CD, yeah. So he's definitely CC20. Alright, and that gets it started. And he needs population. Let's see, this guy needs to send people to ESO. How is it that this guy is producing a Vogyani? I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, something's bugged out here. Because you can see I have all these population waiting to land, and they can't. So I think I'm going to send something to CA just to see if that'll kind of jog things into moving again. See if that starts things kind of landing again. Kind of wonky. It's definitely kind of wonky. And then this one's going to go to CC. All right. Well, I would say that's probably everything we had of importance this turn. So we'll go ahead and break the recording here. We'll come back, probably coming back next time with the invasion at Viacaris. So yeah, that'll be the next thing. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.